Good morning, guys. Have to go to work again. Whoa, we got the cops reversing at full speed over here. What's going on? What the hell? Have you ever seen a cop full speed reverse? What the hell? Alright, so the other day, right, I got a comment on YouTube and it was really thought-provoking. I want to really give an answer on video rather than just like, answering in the comments. And the question read, do I keep the RX8 just for the channel, or if I actually like it as a daily driver, and like why don't I consider cheaper or more reliable and practical options, right? And that really made me think, because I'll explain it in a little bit, but just to answer the question like real quick, right? I do like the RX8, right? That's why I'm keeping it. I don't own the car just for the channel. Now, I can see why some people would think that, because I've kind of become an RX8 like channel at this point, right? Hopefully the lighting isn't too bad, by the way, because I know the sun is like overexposing me right here. I have this thing. Hopefully it helps with the lighting a little bit. But I can see how someone looking in to think that this is an RX8 channel, and I still don't really consider myself an RX8 channel at heart, because I mean, yeah, I do a lot of content with the RX8, right? But I'm also doing stuff that's not necessarily specific to the RX8. Like I'm vlogging my life with the RX8, taking it up to the mountains, taking it to the back roads and etc. Talking about my daily life with the RX8. And I can see how someone looking in would think that this is an RX8 channel, but it doesn't feel that way to me, because like I said, it's not very specific to the RX8. You could do this with any other car, right? And I'm not really talking about how to rebuild the 13B Renaissance. I'm really not talking about buyer's guide, what to look out for, or how to repair and etc. And that's in my head what like an RX8 channel is. I don't know, maybe I'm still an RX8 channel. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. But I could definitely see how someone would think that, right? But no, I don't keep the car just for the channel, because there's been multiple opportunities when I've thought about like, swapping the car out for RX-7. Now, there's been like 2 opportunities in my head that I can think of on top of my head where I had that opportunity, and I ended up sticking with the RX-8. And I don't know if that's just because I've created like a somewhat of an attachment to this car, because I have been daily driving it for coming up on 2 years now, by the way. I'm gonna have a whole separate video on that, but I've been daily driving this car for 2 years now, so I do have some sort of an attachment to it. But I also wouldn't say that I like it as a daily driver, because you're 100% right. There are cheaper and more practical options out there. What's this? Oh, right, today is like, I believe, street cleaning. Okay. Alright guys, just parked the car. We are currently in an active street cleaning zone though, but it is ending pretty soon, so I'm just gonna stay here and wait it out. But there is a chance that a cop just come knocking on my window and tell me to move. But if that happens, I'll move, it's fine. But until then, I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit. I do have to be work pretty soon, but I want to finish answering this comment. So yeah, you're correct. There are definitely cheaper and more practical options out there, right? And that's not to say the RX8 hasn't been reliable to me, right? The comment mentioned something about reliability. The RX8 has been really reliable, and in my opinion, this is pretty practical. They have a lot of space up here in the front, and the rear seats are actually really spacious as well. I've made multiple trips with passengers in the back, and they've all said it was pretty comfortable and it's pretty cozy, and the trunk is really spacious as well. So it's not that, like, I think the only thing that like the comment that said in the comment that applies to the car is like there's definitely cheaper options out there. The RX8 is pretty expensive on gas. You're filling up on gas all the time, and probably more reliable options out there. Now I say that even though the RX8 has been like really reliable to me, I know the rotaries aren't known to be the most reliable things out there, and if you guys aren't careful, these things will go bad on you, and that's completely understandable in terms of like someone shopping for a daily. But I think it really comes down to that I don't need it to be a good daily driver. I don't need a car to daily drive, and I'm lucky enough to be in New York City where the public transportation is just so good. I could take the train or the bus anywhere, and I'll probably get there faster than driving. And as long as I work anywhere within the 5 borough, I'll be completely fine. And I think that's the main thing that a lot of people probably don't realize when they see me driving this car. It's like, why is this guy driving an RX8, like daily driving an RX8? It's really because I don't need it to be a good daily, right? The main reason why I have a car is purely just for the fun. Like I could be driving like a Miata, and I've daily driven a Miata for 2 years, and it was fine. Speaking of which, it's coming up on 2 years of me daily driving this car. It's gonna be a whole separate video, but yeah, I could daily drive any car and it'll be fine as long as it's not like gonna fall apart on me mid-drive. That's probably the only thing I gotta worry about. But yeah, there's been opportunities when I was given the option to swap this car out for something else, like when the car was in the shop or when the car was totaled. I could have took the money and buy a FC RX-7. That 100% was on the table, but I didn't end up doing it because I really like the RX-8 and I feel like there's still more stuff to do with the RX-8. But that's not to say if I got the opportunity, I won't buy an RX-7. I just won't be selling this car. I don't have plans to get rid of this car anytime soon, but that's what the comment really made me think about, right? Do I think I'm gonna keep this car for a long term though? Like, I know I'm not gonna sell the RX-8 anytime soon, but when I think long term into the future, or like even like in the next couple of years when I do get the FD RX-7, right? At that point, I'll have 2 rotaries. Like, would it make more sense to sell the RX-8 for like an actual daily driver at that point? Because now we have like, you know, a fun weekend car or just fun toge car. What would be the, like, where does the RX-8 fit into that? Like, would the RX-8 still be my daily and then the RX-7 be the weekend car? But then still having 2 rotaries is I would love that, to be honest. If I got the opportunity, I would 100% own the FC, FD, and the RX-8. But it's just not really realistic for me right now, or at least not. I don't know, maybe I'll be in a separate situation later on where I could have a garage for me to store cars, but like me thinking about street parking like 2 rotaries, that sounds like such a terrible time because of the warming up and stuff like that, and not being able to turn off the car while it's cold. But yeah, that's like a whole nother separate discussion. So I don't know where the RX-8 will fit into my life in the future, but for the foreseeable future though, the RX-8 is not going anywhere, and I really do love it, or else I wouldn't be daily driving it, or I wouldn't be driving it at all. But yeah, I hope that answers the question. Now, there's definitely things I'm like missing, like leaving out on top of my head, because when I was thinking about answering the question, I had a lot to say. But now that I'm actually filming it, of course, you know, things are just slipping my head, but that's okay. But I do need to wrap up the segment right here because I gotta be in work in 3 minutes. So let me get to work and I'll see you guys when we're done. And you know, the street cleaning ends exactly when my shift starts. So like, hopefully no one tickets me in the next 3 minutes. We're just gonna have to risk it. Alright, let's go.
1 eternity later.
Bye Ryan. Bye Sean. Bye Jenny. Alright guys, just got out of work. We're on our way right now to meet up with Romy and Sean. There's gonna be a car meet happening tonight and we're gonna try to make it for that one. It's been a minute since I've been to one of these because, you know, the car was down for the whole summer, so pretty much missed out on the entire car meet season. But that's okay because there's gonna be an end of the year meet happening tonight and we're gonna try to make it to that one. It's been a minute since I've gone, so it should be fun, it should be exciting. Everything is gonna be fresh to me because there was a while where I went to like a bunch of car meets that burned me out. So hopefully tonight will be a good time. But before we go, hopefully we could have time to get some food and wash the car. I'm really hungry and I have not washed the car pretty much since I got it back from the paint shop. Now I know that might sound crazy, right? You haven't washed your car in weeks, but I was actually told not to wash it for the first couple of days because, you know, fresh paint, what is that? Someone's blasting their music. But fresh paint, you're not really supposed to wash fresh paint for like the first couple of days, but I think I'm past that healing period now, so I'm gonna hopefully be able to wash the car today. Hopefully we have time before the meet actually happens and we'll try to get that done. But until then, we're gonna have to sit in traffic for the next 30 minutes or so. It's never just that easy with the RX8. Always at a gas station. But at least I got my friends with me. Oh, it's soft. What do you think?
Oh, it's so sweet. My mouth just got goosebumps.
Okay, now we're ready to go. Is that an 8.6? That's an 8.6. Hey. All right, guys, we just made it to the meet. It's kind of dark, but I think this camera's doing great. It's brick. It's brick. But I think the camera's actually doing a really good job at this low light. Like, holy shit. It's pretty good. I'm really impressed with this new camera. The car is still on. I'm probably gonna turn it off. Damn, maybe if we find a spot like in there, I'll move the car over there because I'm parked in the dark right now. Can't really, you know, see my own car, which is where did Sean go?
It was like recording.
Okay. Yo, what's up? How you doing?
Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, you're welcome. Is this the host of the event? You wanna plug me on? Like Instagram here or something?
Nah, I don't need to tag. It's just Angelo here. You know, no need to tag.
But yeah, he's hosting an event. It's your first one, right?
Yeah, it's a lot to deal with right now, but
hey, look, you got the 8.6. That's all that matters for me.
I mean,
there's a lot of stuff happening. I don't think I can keep up with every car coming in, so I'm just gonna cue the B-roll here and show you guys what's going on. Enjoy. It's always great to see the RX-7s though.
oh yeah.
This is what I'm trying to get, like, you know, in probably another year or so. Yeah. You know, jump in a cheap FC or something, that's the plan.
FC would be the best way to go.
Yeah. I can't afford the FD, so
Neither can I,
so it's the best way to get it.
Yeah, definitely, and the parts are available. That's the best thing about the FCs.
I've been looking into it. They're pretty cheap right now. Before they skyrocket in price, I need to get in.
No, definitely, for sure. But
yeah, I'm looking.
I see you in an FC.
Yeah.
The RX8 is great.
Yeah. What's your name, by the way?
Raul.
Raul, nice to meet you, bro. Jerry.
Jerry?
Yeah. Thank you. It's great. Gotta talk to your rotary families. So you got an Audi TT. It looks like this car.
Which car?
This one, right here. They have like similar shapes. Like a little bubble.
Yeah. I like the bubbles.
Yeah. I think Sean found his next car after the Corvette. Damn, this thing is sick though, the Glorias. And these wheels on it, I don't know what they are, but they're really cool. No, they almost look OEM, but I feel like they're probably not OEM. You should get one. They're so cheap. Buy them, drive it, have fun. Just make sure you compression test it. Keep the rotaries on.
Jerry just added eyeliner onto the car. It's just missing big lashes.
It's like a cat purring.
Yeah. K-cup, that's cute.
Yeah. Is this wait, hold up, I need to check. What is this? Is this a cappuccino? I think it's a Suzuki cappuccino. Oh, I was like, whose RX8 is that? This is mine. I don't know if this is gonna pop up on camera, but we got stars in the sky, yo. That is that's pretty rare for New York. Like, I've never seen it.
New Yorkers be like, why is the star moving?
What's the bright things in the sky? Alright guys, you made it to the end of the video, and as always, if you made it to the very end of the video, I really gotta thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch the content all the way through. I hope you know I really appreciate that, so thank you guys so much for that. I'm sitting in my car right now, just had to move it real quick for, you know, just random stuff I gotta move my car for in New York City, but I thought I'd film the outro here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. This is gonna be my first time filming with the brand new camera setup. I don't know how well you guys can see it on the very mirror, but everything is in 4K. First time shooting in 4K. It's kind of crazy. I took a little peek at the video size and oh my god, is it crazy. It is absolutely insane. But a little bit off topic from that real quick. By the time that this video comes out, if it comes out on the day that I'm expecting it to or the day I'm planning it to, it's gonna be New Year's Eve. So happy early New Year's, guys. Or depending on when you guys watch it in this day, or maybe another time, like maybe you're watching it after New Year's. Happy New Year's. It's crazy that I've been filming and making videos for over a year now. I took a look back at like my first few videos, and man, have I feel like I've grown a lot as a content creator. Now I really just see YouTube and creating videos as kind of like a creative outlet, and I've seen like I can see my improvement over the course of the year, just like editing and stuff, and it makes me so happy. And I can't wait to grow with you guys for a whole nother year. And real quick for you guys, if you're planning to do anything for New Year's, going out drinking, you're going clubbing, or whatever you're doing for New Year's, right? Just don't drink and drive. If you're drinking, make sure you have a designated driver, or just plan a way to get back home safely, because the last thing I want is for you guys to get hurt out there. So you just gotta remember that. And if you are already planning to do it, just reconsider, because you know, even if you never know what's gonna happen, right? Driving while under influence is not a great idea. So there's that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. The meet was crazy. The meet was fun. You know, it's been a long time since I've been to a car meet, and that was a lot of fun for me. I definitely gotta go back to more when they start kicking back up again. What's called unfortunately, it was literally just me and that one FB RX7. That was the only Mazda representation in that car meet, and that makes me so sad. Like, man, I wish more people knew about these cars, like the Miatas, the RX8s, RX7s, and I guess a lot of people have been buying RX8s because of me, and I hear that a lot from the comments and just on Instagram of you guys sending me pictures of RX8s that you guys are buying or thinking about buying, and I'm glad I'm able to help in that purchase decision. But I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here before I ramble on too long, because I really could just ramble on and on and on, and I'd rather not do that and make this video like 20 minutes long again for the last video of the New Year's, or of the old year before the New Year's. You guys get what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and until the next one, guys, remember to drive safely and be safe out there. Alright, the road's a crazy place. We gotta do the best to stay safe. Peace. Alright, you guys ready? Happy New Year's.